We got freaking Professor. What is this guy with the glasses? Like
He's cool because
cool
his team
ball?
is good.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
football
Cool now.
season is
He's cool
back.
now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another time of possession. Once again, the boys are back. We got a Thursday night football reaction for you. Commanders, Packers. Then we're going to give you our week 2 predictions. Boys, how we doing? After, the dust is settled on week 1 and everything. I've had a little bit of time to process us complete trash against the Tennessee Titans, at least offensively. And I am fine. I'm okay. Clearly somebody is still riding a little high from the wind. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
Bro, what's the streamer? What's his name? You look like that streamer, dude. Oh my gosh. I can't remember. What is his name? It's like
Oh,
Doctor
I'm not
something.
that. I'm not him.
Um,
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
I'm just
Hell
saying with the
no.
sunglasses, bro. Like,
Hell no.
no.
All right.
Uh,
Thursday night game, Ryan. First,
yeah,
first, Ryan have to win. Obviously, me. I'm still milking it because I don't play again until Monday. My team don't play again until Monday. So
yeah. You got a minute, but it is another divisional opponent for you. We'll get into that. And then Tyler, you got a layup on the schedule. You guys got the Titans this week, and
hopefully, if they don't figure it out, yeah.
if Calvin Ridley can
yeah,
catch balls, then
I was say if
well,
his receivers can actually catch passes, we'll see.
I mean, Calvin Ridley's never been able to catch a football. What are we talking about? Um, and then my Broncos, we do have Indiana. We are going to Indiana Jones' house, so
you're going to the
Yep,
temple
looking
as
very
forward
well.
to that.
hot Colts
It's gonna
team.
be it is gonna be very interesting to see if we'll get into it later. We'll talk about it later. Let's talk about Thursday night football first, boys. Packers come out with a win, 27-18. They were 3.5 point home favorites. I did tweet out before the game that I would take Green Bay pretty comfortably in this one, and that's kind of how it felt. I think that honestly, the score was closer than the game was. The Commanders got like a last minute touchdown to kind of close the gap a little bit, with about 3-ish minutes to play or whatever it was, and I know that there were two offensive linemen out for Green Bay, but they played at home last week, so they did not have to travel at all. And on a short week for Washington, where you have to travel, I just think that those are the kind of factors in a Thursday night football game. So yeah, Packers get the win. I thought Jordan Love was awesome. It was Tucker Craft masterclass. Tyler, you did mention you had him on your bench for fantasy. Who are you rolling with instead of Tucker Craft?
Um,
If you say Mark Andrews, I swear to
hoping
God.
hoping that Njoku
Oh.
can actually be what he was supposed to be, but that was rough first week one. So I probably should have rolled with Kraft. That was dumb. Yeah.
Look, I don't think anybody thought Tucker Craft was going to have, he what did he go 6 for 124 and a touchdown. It's a pretty major game. Um,
He's obviously
but
loves like one of his favorite targets the last 2 weeks already.
Yeah, well, with that kind of performance, and I'm just like I'm sitting there, I'm watching him, and the way he catches and run, and then like his number is 85. He just reminds me of
George
George
Kittle.
Kittle. Yeah, and that's kind of the comp that everyone's making right now. So,
I
I
could
mean,
see it.
if I'm you going forward, I think Tucker Craft has to be like an every week starter.
Yeah.
Um, you can't. I guess depending on if there's a team that's like really good,
Right.
maybe switch over, but going forward, I would go every time. But even then, I kind of feel like Tucker Craft and Love and their performances weren't even like the biggest story of this game. To me, it was Micah Parsons, Rashawn
The defense.
Gary, this defense absolutely
It's nasty.
dominating for about like 3-ish quarters, and then kind of Jaden, because of Jaden's greatness, he turned it up and got some some yardage and made some plays, but
I think they
I
need to
mean,
run no huddle a lot more, it looked like, honestly. That was the best time that they were getting it going.
yeah, for sure. And I mean, in the first half, it was just a lot of check downs, a lot of screens, and just stuff that like it was a lot of like dump downs to Eckler.
They
Once
didn't even
again,
get Debo a rush. That was kind of surprising.
no, and they didn't really. I don't know if Debo ran the ball all that much in week one either. They're like kind of
He got
using him.
like 19 yards or so, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, they're using him more as like a traditional receiver, which is, and obviously he's still going to be their kick returner. He had a couple good kick returns tonight, but um, you know, I'll repeat what I said on our last recording. I probably said it on the recording before that. I had the Packers going to the Super Bowl before the Micah Parsons trade, and now, I mean,
They look really legit, man.
to start a season, you're beating the Lions and the Commanders, the two teams that they were battling it out in the divisional round. When you were, when you guys were losing to the Eagles, and I just think that it's an impressive opening resume. And if we're doing like power rankings and everything, I don't know how you can have any other team number one, you know, other than maybe the Eagles if they, end up beating Kansas City.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you give me your guys' thoughts on everything in the game and just, the Packers kind of, you know, I would say dominating this football game start to finish. So,
Yeah, despite it being like a one-score game at one point when it was like 17-10, but I gotta, Jaden Daniels did not look all that great. I'm just gonna say that he was under so much pressure, just either
yeah.
having to run from Micah Parsons, if not him, Rashawn Gary or Cooper, and it's like he doesn't have any time at all to throw. And I mean, his best receiver tonight was Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
Like Terry was
Once
locked
again, a
up
tight
all
end.
game, pretty much.
Yeah, Terry didn't do much.
And we saw that a lot last year, too. Zach Ertz became his touchdown target, his end zone target. He was getting a lot of touchdowns at the end of the season for them.
Ertz had one today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. A lot of checkdowns, like Ryan said, because he didn't have the time.
No, he didn't.
No.
If you were one of the Bill Kroenke, however you say his name, if you're one of those
Krause.
guys, Austin Eckler, do want to give a shout out. I don't know if it's confirmed yet about what happened with him. Um, I could look it up really quickly, but he did get hurt and could not, you know, let's see.
Sure looked
Yeah,
like that could
it's
be a season ending.
I got it. It's an Achilles injury, which
Yeah.
means it could be a potential career ender for him. I mean, he's had a 8 or 9 year NFL career, and as a running back, and a
It's a long
damn good
time.
one, a damn good one at that. Jared knows firsthand, being longtime Charger. He he's kind of the embodiment of like the modern running back in what you want, like a pass catcher and a guy that's really shifty and in his prime too. So great vision and honestly, the thing that I'll remember most, if this is the end for Austin Eckler, is just his interaction with like football fans and the fantasy community. Like he always like he's a big advocate for like fantasy football and that kind of stuff, man, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
And some other players are like, screw
Don't
that,
care.
like
Todd Gurley.
Yeah.
you're gonna get mad at me because I only had 58 yards rushing and her fantasy. Austin Eckler was the guy that was like, hey man, it's all fun and games, and honestly, it just means you're a passionate fan, and I think that's really cool of him. So, shout out to Austin Eckler, one of the greats of our generation. We'll see if he can come back from it, but if I had to put money on it, unfortunately, I don't know. I feel like this might be the end for him. hell of a career, and he I think he'd be a really good broadcaster as well. Like he's very well spoken. So
Yeah.
True.
one other thing I do want to mention about this game, it was a special teams disaster class. Washington missing 2 kicks. Shout out to Matt Gay and my guy Brandon McManus doinking one off the upright before halftime. So
He furiously
Washington left-
undid
Yeah,
the straps. He's like,
the kicking was rough for them.
Washington left 6 points on the board, which would have gave you like a 27-24. But then again, Green Bay left 3 points on the board, so a 30-24 ball game. That's a whole lot better than 27-18, and like 27-10 really. With the last second,
Yeah.
kind of score there. So I don't know. I'm just saying, kickers have not been good to start the year. I don't know what it is,
No.
but
And it's
It's
funny
almost as
because
if-
they're using different balls, I heard this year, that was supposed to make it easier as far as we heard, but it doesn't look like it.
easier in terms
Definitely
of
does
what?
not look like it.
Movement? Because we can see the movement.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
going in.
Yeah.
No, essentially, the kicker can reuse balls that they kick. So
Mhm.
every game they get like new balls that like aren't completely worn in. But essentially kickers can use the same ball or the same balls, throughout the season. So I guess it can kind of like, feel good on their foot or whatever. Like if you're using the same ball over and over again, and there's slight alterations in the ball, from where you constantly kick it. But it does not seem to be working thus far. So and
Early,
maybe
obviously,
Well,
they haven't worn them in, so. But
Cameron
maybe
Dicker.
this is just an adjustment period.
I'm so glad for Cameron Dicker. I'm so happy to have a good kicker. That's all I'm gonna say. Everyone else
Yeah.
having their problems, and I'm like, we're good.
Yeah. Cool kicker talk. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at everything else I wrote down. I mean, I thought Jaden Daniels did his best with what he was working with. His offensive line could not hold all that much, and the Packers' defense just might be the best in the NFL, to be completely honest with you. So we will see as the season goes on, obviously. But you have a really good
You're looking
coach,
like it.
offensive coach on a short week with a good quarterback and an elite defense, and a good tight end and a lot of pretty good receivers. Like they don't have that alpha receiver yet, but they're kind of doing the Kansas City Chiefs model where you have a bunch of receivers, but you got the elite tight end, right? And that's working for you with an elite defense. And so far, it has been the Jordan Love breakout season. He's played well the last 2 weeks. Hasn't turned the ball over. I don't think. Did he turn the
He's
ball
not
over?
trying to
No.
do too much.
No, he's I noticed something that he is throwing the ball away a lot instead of taking sacks, kind of playing very Aaron Rodgers-esque, So I think that's good. If it's gonna
Working.
keep working, yeah, it's
Yeah.
working.
And hopefully he has Jaden Reed, going
Yeah.
forward.
Anything else y'all want to talk about that game before we move into our predictions?
Well, this isn't more necessarily
Anything
about
else?
the game, but I do want to say I think Al Michaels said in the tail end of the game, they obviously had 2 back-to-back home games. The Packers, next 4 of their 5 games are on the road, with their bye mixed in there. I'll go ahead and read those 5 games to you. They're at Browns next week. And then they're at Dallas, the Parsons return game on Sunday Night Football.
Oh,
and
boy.
then
On Sunday Night Football.
and then bye week, and then they're home against the Bengals, and then the next 2 games are on the road at Arizona, at Pittsburgh.
Solid schedule.
I'm not gonna lie. I could see them starting 7-0.
If they can
Like-
beat the Cowboys, I don't see a whole lot of other teams that,
Like, I think Arizona,
unless the Bengals have figured it out at that point, maybe.
and then Joe Burrow will cause problems. But again, that offensive line in Cincinnati against this defensive line,
I don't know. I thought I just saw Burrow get killed by Myles Garrett in week 1. Is he going to survive Micah Parsons? He might be
It's gonna be
dead by
rough on
week
them.
4, bro. Like
Yeah,
honestly.
they got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the Packers. I'll go ahead and look at I guess Washington's next 5 games for you here. Um, so they have the Raiders at home next Sunday, and then they go to the Falcons, and then they go to LA to face my team, and then they go to Dallas. That's their next. Actually, wait, hold on. Oh, I read it. Sorry, I read it wrong. It's after my team. It's the Bears, home against the Bears, so they get to return to the scene of the crime, the Hail Mary.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not like it's, I don't know. It's not like it's, I definitely think it's a tougher schedule than what the um Packers are gonna have to go through.
Yeah, fair.
I think so. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, considering
So,
how Josh Jacobs
we'll
kind of ran the ball on them, like, could that be the Ashton Genty breakout game against the Raiders? Maybe. We'll see.
potentially, yeah.
Bijan should
I
have a
I just
good game against them, maybe.
damn straight. Damn straight. All right. Um, okay. You guys ready to jump into the predictions?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's get it, man. Going in order, boys, of just the games the way they popped up on ESPN Bet. I have the lines imported so you could see who the current favorite is. And we're gonna go by time slot. So let's start with the Sunday morning game. We have the Jaguars at the Bengals. Bengals come in as 3.5 point favorites. Jaguars obviously coming off that dominant win over the Panthers, and the Bengals squeaking one out in a game they probably should have lost to the Browns, but they did end up winning it.
More kicker problems.
Yeah, it was a kicker problems and just like the Bengals bangling it up as they do in the early parts of the season. It's going to be interesting. I don't know how good these teams really are yet,
Hard
just
to know.
because like they both played bad teams. And I know that I was high on the Panthers to start the year,
Me too.
but like after
Hmm.
watching them play, I'm kind of just like, all right, well, I was wrong. Next, let's move on, you know?
Yeah.
You want to see other people, is what you're trying to say.
I'm working on myself and I'm looking for other opportunities. Yeah. I'm trying. Who wants to take my part
Damn,
as the new
he
seven seed?
just future endeavored the Panthers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know, man. Um,
I think they get back on right. I think the Bengals get back on track. Um, honestly, so hoping to see that. I need it for my fantasy team too. So
yeah.
Well, I'm going to go and trust the devil I know, and I'm going to go with Jacksonville. It's still early in the
Wow.
season, which means the Bengals are still on the struggle bus. I mean, I think it's going to
fair.
be an offensive shootout, unless the Bengals are just still rusty offensively. But I think the Jags can do it, especially if Trevor is now cooking under Liam Cohen. And if he's cooking, hey, dude, Liam Cohen, you can say Duval however the hell you want.
Well,
Duval.
yeah, man. I mean,
And
you're
we heard
not wrong.
Travis Hunter's gonna play more defense as well.
Oh,
So
he might
Yeah.
he gonna lock up Jamar Chase then.
We'll see if that
that's
happens.
bold.
But I know that in press conferences and the way it's looking in practice, Travis Hunter is expected to play a little more defense. He didn't play that much. I think he played like 6 snaps on
Well, there was
defense.
no need to.
Yeah.
Most of it,
There was no need to.
he did lead. He did lead the team in targets as a wide receiver.
That's
He
surprising.
didn't do the most with them. You know, like
Right.
it was just a
Sure.
lot of kind of underneath. It was just a lot of underneath stuff, like slants and screens and
Mhm.
stuff. But he did lead the team in targets, so they are looking to get him involved. I think this is going to be a good test to see where the Jaguars are at. And boys, if you do pick an upset, that is the only thing I'm going to keep track of. And I'm getting a notification now from Adam Schefter that Packers wide receiver Jaden Reed has broke his collarbone. So
Whoa.
I don't know what the timeline is for a
I got
broken
you.
collarbone.
I got you. I got you. You
Yeah,
keep going.
go ahead and.
That's gotta be like 6 months at least or
Oh,
longer.
you think? I would think like it's a couple months and he'll be back. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe 4. Yeah.
We'll see. He's headed into injury reserve for sure. So that is a
4 weeks.
minimum of 4 games. Of
Oh,
4
we saw
games.
Dontavian Wicks do pretty well tonight. Obviously Tucker Kraft's going to be involved a lot, and Matthew Golden is one that we haven't seen get going like everyone kind of thought he was going to get going. So he got 2
Dude,
run
I mean,
plays, I think, and nothing receiving, 2 targets.
they're
Yeah,
dude, they're trying to get him
they're
involved
trying. Yeah.
because he's like returning punts and stuff too.
Hmm.
Like they're trying to get him the ball. And Jordan Love did miss him on a deep ball where he had guys beat, and if he caught that ball, it would have been a touchdown.
All right,
Yeah.
Jordan Love
guys.
just overthrew him by like a yard or two. What's the timeline?
So if
What
it's
is it?
if it's a simple fracture, according to Google AI, typically heals in 6 to 8 weeks. A
Oh, okay.
complex
Okay.
fracture can take 12 to 16 weeks.
Okay.
So if it's complex,
Okay.
he's
Well,
probably not
yeah.
back till playoffs.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be real with how cautious they should be because they're gonna be winning football games. I don't think we'll see him until late in the season, regardless of
December. Gotcha.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would guess, but obviously we'll monitor it. He's a big player. He's a big time player for them, and
Romeo Dobbs has got back-to-back weeks with touchdowns too. So
And they're
yeah,
already
Dobbs is
down
gonna be
Christian Gonzalez with an ACL, so losing Jaden Reed will hurt. But hey,
Watson, yeah.
now it's good why they drafted
that's
Matthew
something
Golden.
we that's something we didn't talk about with the Commanders either. They lost a lot of guys tonight as well, not just Eckler. Noah
They
Brown
lost
got hurt. I think they had some other guys too.
it. His last name starts with a W. He got hurt on the field goal. Like a lineman just fell back into his leg and he had to be carted
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Mhm.
Dietrich Wise, I think
Him,
is who
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, long time NFL vet. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with their weapons now. They lost 2 already with Christian Watson and Jaden Reed. So, yeah, but getting back to Jaguars Bengals picks, I think this is going to be a good chance to see what the Jaguars are made of, if they're really legit. I mean, they look like a better coached football team from Liam Cohen, and obviously you guys know I'm high on Liam Cohen. I picked him to coach of the year. I am not going to make this my upset alert,
Oh, I
mostly
already know what your
because
upset is. I know what your upset is,
I'm.
buddy.
I mean, we'll see if you know. I might have a couple. I might have a couple.
I know what your
Um,
true upset is.
yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah. So give me the Bengals. I think that they played in the preseason for a reason. You got to get the offense
And they
going.
still got
Um,
destroyed defensively.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. They did. I think that this game could be a potential shootout. So start your fantasy players in this one that are playing in this game. Essentially.
Start Travis Etienne because he's probably going to run a lot, I bet.
100%. 100%.
Yep.
All right. Bills going to the Jets in MetLife. The Bills are obviously going to be favored in this one. 6.5-point road favorites. Not really a big, travel for them. It's like right down the road, right? Because Buffalo, New York, right? So the main
Most years
concern,
this would be a gimme, you would think, but
Hey,
you'd think so,
not
but
the way Week 1 went with Fields.
Ryan, isn't there something you've said about
Yeah.
emotional wins last season?
Yeah,
there
that's
is
one thing he
something.
always brings up. Yep.
Look, when a team comes off a big emotional win, they oftentimes tend to disappoint the next week from the emotional letdown. I'm going to be real. I'm not going there with this one.
Okay.
Never mind.
Roller coaster Josh
I
Allen
don't-
is retired.
It's gone. Yeah. That doesn't mean it won't be roller coaster Bills. Now, the Bills could be a roller coaster as well. But again, I think we're all going to take Buffalo here. Am I right about
Yeah.
that? We're all going to take the Bills.
No doubt.
I think the only real concern is is the Bills' defense just going to be bad this year, or is that just a product of Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson?
I'm gonna say was it just the Ravens? Yeah.
Yeah, but also Justin Fields looked really, really good. So can he put together consecutive weeks of looking like a potential future franchise quarterback for the New York Jets? Always been a Justin Fields guy. Loved him in college.
Me too.
And I always rooted for him in the NFL. So
Yep.
we'll see if he could do it. I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping for big numbers here. So we'll see though. We'll see.
You know, there before we go to the
Um,
next game, there was something I forgot to say about the Ravens Bills game on our last episode. Um,
yeah.
I think it was on the Grassi and Perna show. And it was something about Joey Bosa saying that was probably the happiest he's ever been after a win, and my heart immediately just felt like, what the hell, man? Like, okay, you know what?
That's crazy.
We've had so many emotional wins when you're on the Chargers, but
You're
I
like,
can't.
good riddance.
That's the best one, I guess. Okay. At least
Man.
we beat Lamar in a playoff game.
Jared's hurt.
But I'm like,
true.
that's why I forgot to say that last episode. But you know what? Hey, if the Bills defense is bad, I'm like, I hope you're having fun, Joey. I hope you're having fun.
He's doing a lot of cardio, man. Just not stopping and tackling anybody and just getting
Running.
scored on. Yeah.
All right, next game.
All right, Steelers. Oh, Seahawks at the Steelers. Steelers are home favorites in this one, 3.5 points. Obviously, the Seahawks are coming off that really close loss to the Niners, and the Steelers coming off, we just talked about the Jets coming off that last-second field goal win in MetLife against the Jets. Aaron
Emotional
Rodgers
wins.
returned to New York. So I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think is more likely, a Darnold bounce back or the Pittsburgh defense bouncing back and getting back to what they've been in years past? Also, I do want to point out the Seahawks defense looked really good against Brock Purdy and looked legit last week. And obviously, Mike McDonald's a really good defensive coach. So I do think that the offense for the Steelers is probably going to regress a little bit. Like, I don't think Aaron Rodgers thrown for 4 touchdowns or anything like that. So I really do think that this is going to be a battle between Seattle's offense and the Pittsburgh defense, and whichever one can kind of prevail in that is going to win this football game.
My only issue with Seattle's defense last week was the final drive the Niners had to win the game. Tariq Woolen, stop trying to go for an interception. Just bat the pass down.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, they're cool, but dude, you're trying to win the game, not be a hero. So, I mean,
Porque no los dos.
and I believe Pittsburgh lost some guys on the defensive end to injury. I know Joey Porter got injured during the Jets game. So that'll hurt the secondary a little bit. So I want to take the Steelers because it's in Pittsburgh, West Coast team coming to the East Coast. It's a 1:00 game over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to take Pittsburgh as well. I think the defense bounces back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. I think it's gonna be probably low scoring,
gritty one.
grind it out, gritty. Yeah.
I'm picking the Seahawks.
All right.
Okay. Are they favored?
Pittsburgh is.
No,
Pittsburgh is.
Pittsburgh's favored by 3.5. Essentially, you get 3 points for being the home team. So a 3.5 is basically like they're very close teams, but Pittsburgh gets the edge because they're at home. But dude, I think the defense is really good, and I think that there's going to be this is the game where you want to talk about an emotional win. This is the game where I feel like there could be a big regression.
That's a good point.
I just think that with the Bills, you can make the same argument for the Bills. With the Bills, I think that Josh Allen just gives them a certain floor to where they're not ever going to be bad. With this team, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is 41. He might be on drugs when he's out there, on the ayahuasca. Who knows what's happening?
I mean, he threw for 300, bro. Yeah, where'd that come from?
That's what I'm saying. He was seeing things, and he was like that one meme where from The Hangover, we're in the casino and the guy's doing math, and
yeah. He's like, is that Devontae?
Yeah, he's like, Jordy Nelson and Greg Jennings. What is happening right now?
Randall Cobb.
Devontae, when'd you get on the Steelers?
Gosh. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like,
oh Lord,
I don't know.
That's funny. I can see it though. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a tough game for sure.
I feel like, and I just got notification from Schefter that Eckler did in fact tear his Achilles. So
Rip.
Legend.
Legend.
Damn.
Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, sorry to kill the vibe. I'm picking Seattle with the upset here. One of my upsets of the week. Are you guys both riding with the
I'm
Steelers?
gonna go
Or...
Steelers.
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
I know
All right.
Darnold had a bit of a rough week 1. I know he had the chance to win the game there, like, or at least tie it, and
Yeah.
fumble. But I want to see a little bit more. I want him to prove that it wasn't just KOC. Like I needed
One
like
thing I want to see is them give Zach Charbonnet more touches going forward because he seems to be taking over that backfield.
He just looks like the better player.
He looked like
Like,
it
and
last year too. When
I
Kenneth Walker
really
was
like
out, he put up way bigger numbers.
Yeah. So, all right. Tyler, it's your game. Rams at Tennessee.
ooh.
Rams obviously coming over that win over the Texans, where they gritty grinded out. Titans coming off the lowest offensive output performance to my Broncos defense. The Rams are 5.5-point road favorites, which basically means if they were at home, they would be more than a touchdown favorite, which is huge. So, look, I'm just not.
You know where I'm going.
I'm not confident in Tennessee's pass catchers yet, and I
They're
just
top
think
five though, Brian. They're top five.
That's what I've heard.
Cam Ward said they're top 5, man. The
And-
number 1 pick in the draft said they're top 5.
Couldn't catch a damn ball in week 1, but they're top 5.
I've
Had
heard that.
Mr. Ward
but
stressing.
I'm gonna
just
look. I disagree with that statement.
I think we all
I
do.
just-
Yeah.
It's just a brutal opening schedule for Cam Ward. Rams defense is going to dominate. Realistically, you guys are only going to have to 14 points to win this game. So if you
another
put up the
struggle
same
win.
offensive, dude, I'm gonna be real. If you put up the same offensive performances last week, you're probably Tyler. Like, all right,
Kind of crazy to think about, but yeah.
Jared, are you going to go with Tennessee in the upset?
No, I'm going Rams. Jared Verse breakout, 2 sacks.
I figured.
If he doesn't get 2
Now-
sacks, I'm considering it a loss, though.
I agree.
Wow.
You know, yeah, the defensive player of the year candidacy is going to start this week, right? Like,
Yes, it has to,
it
or
is-
else I'm going to look like an idiot.
You know,
Yeah, no, he
Uh,
needs to play better, definitely.
the Niners are 3.5-point road favorites. They go to New Orleans. I see the look on your face. I am not picking the Saints as my upset because I know that's
it's
the
not.
one.
No, I know it's
I
not
know,
yours.
no, I know that's the one you were like, this is your upset.
No,
Like,
no,
because
I know which one your upset is. I know for a fact.
Dude,
know
there's
which
no-
one it is.
I mean, I
How do
already
you
picked
know?
one.
You already picked one, yeah.
What? What other one would I pick, dude?
It's obvious.
I don't know. I mean, whatever. We'll see. You say it's obvious. I don't see it.
Oh, I see it.
Look,
Don't say it,
Yeah.
Tyler.
Purdy-
We'll get there. We'll get there when we get there.
Purdy and Kittle are out.
Return of the
They're
Mac.
screwed.
Mac Jones is going to start. Do any of us have the ball to pick the Saints winning this football game?
One
Because
thing
I
I will
was-
say. Go ahead.
like-
Sorry.
No, I'm kind of like 50-50 on it, you know? Like,
I'm getting there. Thinking about it, like, one thing I will say is Kellen Moore did have Rattler throwing the ball a crap ton in week 1. And if they can actually get their pass game going, it's possible. I mean, it's not like they played that bad against the Cardinals, really.
Yeah, but is that just the Cardinals being mid?
it's
Yeah, but the
probably-
Niners are probably
probably
worse
more
than
than-
the Cardinals at this point.
If the Niners are worse than the Cardinals and they beat the Seahawks, then buddy, this might be the easiest NFC West win the Rams will ever have. Especially if you're
that's
only
true.
needing to score 14 to win.
Well, the way it's going for the Niners, we'll see. I mean, yikes.
Dude, you know what I kind of realized? Like, these teams are kind of like so similar now. Like, you have a no-name at quarterback. You have a bunch of no-name defensive players, right? And
Well,
you're
Receivers.
Isn't
and you
Cam
have
Jordan
they
still there?
both have
Cam Jordan.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Nick Bosa's still there. I mean, like,
That's
it's
right.
like one
I
player.
forgot. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, that freaking racist is here still. So then you got
No name receivers.
then you got no name receiver. I mean, I guess Chris.
Hey, fire up Ricky Pearsall this week. That's all I gotta say.
But then
Burning
old
Tranquilin.
running back CMC Alvin Kamara. Like these teams are pretty similar. And look, I will take the better head coach.
Yeah.
Saying.
Yeah.
I'll take the Niners. I don't think any.
I agree. That's the way to go.
You know what else I just
they have more experience.
You know what else I
obviously.
just realized? The Niners could really use Trey Lance right now.
Yeah.
I'm just
You're
saying.
not wrong.
Hey Niners,
You're not wrong.
we'll give you Trey Lance back for a first rounder.
The way he was playing in preseason, man, damn.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked good.
But hey, you
all right.
you just rearranged the number 3 pick. You know, you got Mac Jones now.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna.
It's gonna be a.
I honestly, guys, I might go tie.
Tie.
I might go tie.
Our first tie.
First tie.
No, I'm gonna go Niners. I'm gonna go Niners.
Oh, dude, I was getting ready to type.
He was
it
getting
in
ready to type it. Look at him here. You can see
in
it.
all capital letters. Our first tie game.
We didn't have one
Oh,
last year.
I
so
can see it.
We didn't have
The
one
way-
last year.
Yeah, but
Where
we
it could go.
Yeah, but we predicted it a lot.
We
So,
did. We
did.
We're gonna get one right one of these days.
Just not this game.
All right. Bears Lions. Bears go to Detroit. Detroit is 6.5-point favorites. One of these teams will be starting, and I
Or-
think regardless.
They could start
Tie.
0-1 and 1.
Oh, this guy.
All right, now we're doing too much. All right, now we're listen. I do think this is a get right game for Detroit,
For
and I think
Detroit.
At
Detroit's
home.
gonna win.
Mhm.
But if the
Chicago
Bears
looked good in the first half.
if the Bears win this game and Detroit loses, Detroit is going to be like all hell is gonna break loose. It's all hands on deck. We're going down. The ship is going down. It's gonna get crazy around here.
Especially
And
if they
then-
lose to Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if the Lions when the Lions win, all the Bears fans are gonna be like, they're all gonna be like,
We're still here.
we're just doing this all over again.
just-
It's just Justin Fields
the
again.
same thing. Yeah.
just
I'm just saying, dude.
Hire-
it's
Flatline.
all that
hire
hype
Ben
in the
Johnson.
offseason. Exactly. So I don't know, man. I mean, I'm picking Detroit. What are you guys rolling?
Justin Fields,
I'm
Caleb Williams.
Going Detroit, Jahmyr Gibbs, monster game.
Yeah, I think, like you said, they're going to have a bounce back game. I think the offense is going to get going.
Yeah, I would be shocked if the Bears just roll in and destroy the Lions. I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if Caleb Williams actually plays good for 4 quarters.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Giants at Cowboys. The Cowboys are at 5.5 favorites. I would imagine that this line moved a lot when they were actually competitive with the Eagles. To me, this game really comes down to the Giants' defensive line. We said that they might be the best football at one point in the offseason versus this Cowboys offensive, not even just the offensive line, with the offense in general. Is there a chance we see Jackson Dart? I'm going to be real. I don't care. I'm going to pick Dallas because Russell Wilson is still playing quarterback. Simple as that. Anybody going to go with the upset?
If it was Jameis, I'd pick the upset, but no, it's still Russ, and I hope it's still Russ until after week 4, until after my team plays them. So, Cowboys.
I see the vision.
People are definitely going to be wanting Jackson Dart.
I mean, I know there was word that if it's really, really, really bad, they might just go Jackson Dart in the second half, but I'm like, he's going to get killed if you throw him out there this early.
The way the Cowboys played against the Eagles, there's no way they're losing this game. I don't see it.
Man. We're going to look real bad if the Giants actually beat them. All
And
right, let's
at
move
least
on.
Malik Neighbors
Yeah.
would be happy.
Yeah, one step closer to being traded, buddy. Huh?
Come over.
Already
Come
He
over.
doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want
1
to be there.
year. No,
He
I
doesn't.
know. No.
I mean,
Dude, you know he was upset when the Chargers passed on him because he just went, I could have had Herbert as my QB and Harbaugh as my coach. Instead,
Yeah.
I go here.
yeah, pretty much. Patriots at the Dolphins. The Dolphins are 1.5-point favorites. Is this the one that you said was an obvious one?
Which one?
Is this it? Patriots at Dolphins.
No.
I mean, I'm picking. Look, the Dolphins are favored. I'm picking the Patriots. Is it even an upset, really?
I don't know if I would call that an upset.
Guys,
No.
this might be a tie.
This could actually be a tie. I could
Think about
Are
it.
you giving the official tie prediction? A Jared official tie prediction?
You know what? To hell with it. Yes, I'm gonna give it a tie prediction. I know I said Coach Vrabel, Coach of the Year, but I'm like, without Drake May kind of played against the Raiders, I'm like,
Beautiful.
tie.
Beautiful.
Screw it.
Yep, you're not wrong. Tyler, what are you gonna go with?
I'm going Pats.
Oh wow, we are all well. I guess
I don't.
halfway
Miami
there.
did not show me any reason to pick them.
They
going
had a
forward.
players only meeting after week 1.
Yeah,
And-
that's a big problem.
And JJ Watt, there's a quote of JJ Watt that says, if you're having players only meetings, start planning your January vacation.
Facts. Yep. All right. Browns at Ravens. Ravens 11.5-point favorites. This is going to be blowout city, folks. Ravens by 1 million. Anybody want to oppose that? All right, we're good.
I mean, like when
Yeah,
when
no,
it was
go
Ravens
Baltimore.
Raiders, like we all thought the Ravens were gonna destroy the Raiders.
That's true. The Raiders beat them in like week 2 last year. That was crazy.
And that was
at
with
Baltimore.
freaking, I was with Gardner Minshew at QB, by the way, too. So
Yeah.
freaking goat, man. All right, that wraps up the Sunday afternoon. Because we have a Monday night double header. Why do they do this to us? Just like, at least they stacked it this time, but still, I hate the double Monday games. I hate it. It's the worst thing ever. Don't stack them. Give us one primetime game. Like, I don't get it. Anyways, Panthers at Cardinals.
oh boy.
Cardinals are 6.5-point favorites. Panthers coming off a loss to the Jags. Cardinals win over the Saints. Is there a chance I gave up too fast? No, I'm picking Arizona. I don't care. Kyler Murray's gonna cook,
Man.
and yeah.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, fun fact, these two were in the NFC Championship about 10 years ago. Before Super Bowl 50.
Cam Newton, what was it? Cam Newton, Carson Palmer or something?
Yep. I so bad wanted the Cardinals to go. I was like, ugh. Believed in that magic and nope, died. Anyway, yeah, Cardinals.
Yeah, the Larry Fitz, Bruce Arians team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun team. All right, Broncos at the Colts. I'm a little terrified,
This is the Temple of Doom for you, buddy.
but I do believe that Bo Nix bounces back, and I think that we are going to turn Indiana Jones back into the New York
short
version-
round.
Yeah.
version of Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes. I'm not picking an upset here. I'm taking my Broncos. We're gonna win and be 2-0, and everything's fine, right, guys? Everything's
Yeah.
You're going to say that
taking you
until
guys.
Sean Payton decides to gamble and stat pad Bo Nix's stats again.
Oh gosh.
Dude, don't get me started.
Yeah, I'll take...
You're gonna fire me up, dude.
Dude, I'm going to take your Broncos, and I'm going to let you know now, if you lose to the Colts, week 3 is not going to be a fun time for you.
Who do we play week 3?
Me.
Oh, we're scheduled.
Yikes.
See, that's the difference between you
That's
and me.
what Jared does.
In
He
my
does that with
program-
every sport, bro.
What?
He'll
My
be telling me,
program.
"Oh, this is who we play next. This is." I'm like, bro, who cares?
In my program, We take it a week at a time. We don't look ahead. That's
Same.
how you get. That's how you Charger right there. You
All I
look
know
ahead.
is that we're
But in
starting with
my
3 straight
opinion-
division games. How can I not know that? Like,
That's fair.
That's fair.
All right, Eagles at the Chiefs Super Bowl rematch. Eagles are 1.5-point favorites. Are the Chiefs really gonna start 0-2?
yes.
Are they really gonna start 0-2?
Yes.
Yeah. I think so.
Man, I don't know. I might pick the Chiefs, guys. I'm not
Shut
gonna
up
lie to
right
you.
now. Shut up. Dude,
I mean,
that pass
Xavier
defense
Worthy
sucks.
was practicing.
He's not gonna. If
I
he's gonna
just-
be limited. He's gonna be limited, bro. He's gonna play with a brace. You
All
have to touch
right,
one handed.
man. I'm taking the Eagles. I'll take the Eagles.
I'm taking the Eagles, bro. That pass defense.
You know what?
I have a question for you guys though. I
Yeah.
have Philly's defense on one of my fantasy teams, and I'm worried. Like, obviously, they had a great showing in the Super Bowl. Do they do that again, or should I replace them? I'm like, that's my one question mark for this week, honestly.
I don't know. I don't trust. I mean, depends on your other options. I don't trust. I don't trust their secondary. But Jalen Carter is going to play, so it's kind of like, can he get home and, you know, create pressure up the middle and all that stuff. So I don't know. It's tough, man. It's I mean, I'm trying to like look like what would your other options be
I can
for
tell
defense?
you.
Do you have a backup defense, or are you just straight
I
up
do
like,
not. I would just be adding. I would be adding projecting points wise. It would be the Texans, the Lions, the Chargers, Miami.
no? You're not-
Definitely not Miami. Um,
So I'm looking at certain.
Seattle, Tampa Bay.
I got certain rankings like that I'm using. Um, the only defenses above them is Minnesota, which is playing Atlanta, which even then Atlanta's kind of scary, right?
Mhm.
Arizona playing Carolina because it's Carolina.
Mm,
The
yeah.
Ravens playing Cleveland, the Broncos playing the Colts, the Niners playing the Saints, and then the Rams playing the Titans. So Eagles
I
are
have
up
none
there.
of
Though.
those.
They're not.
Everybody has
They're
those
up there. Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to roll with
to
Philadelphia
roll with them. Okay.
and honestly
Yeah.
just hate watch, and
I know.
know,
Yeah.
root really hard for the Eagles.
I'm like, please do what you did in the Super Bowl and just take
Yeah.
Mahomes out. Like, oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, but regular season Mahomes does not normally get blown out, buddy.
No,
He
I
doesn't.
know. That's why I'm worried because I
But it can
know
be
like
17
he'll
to
probably
14.
they'll
Defense
have
is
a
fine.
bounce back from the Super Bowl. I feel like so.
I'm still picking
Yeah.
the Eagles. I think AJ Brown and Devontae
Yeah, I'm
Smith
also
are
still
gonna
picking Philly.
destroy.
Me too. You know what's crazy? I see the upset alert now. I forgot about this game entirely. We'll get there in a second. Sunday Night Football. Falcons at the Vikings. Vikings 3.5-point favorites. JJ McCarthy coming off a amazing fourth quarter, earning him an NFC Player of the Week offensively. I didn't know playing one good quarter of football gets you awards nowadays, but
It's kind
you
of
know,
crazy.
sure,
Yeah.
I guess. I can't really think off the top of my head who else would deserve that. But
Lamar. Does it have to? They have to win.
it's NFC though. It's NFC.
NFC, not
Oh, what am I
AFC.
So
saying? Yeah, sorry.
they do
My
by
bad.
they go by conference.
Yeah, yeah.
And Lamar lost. I think you have to win. Like, I'm
Who
pretty sure you
else?
have to win.
Yeah, who else would have played well?
I mean,
I
Jalen
don't
played
know.
well.
Like
Penix played
Yeah.
kind of well. Baker.
Penix lost.
Jaden Daniels.
Exactly. Baker Mayfield should have won it. Game-winning touchdown.
That game-winning
drive,
drive. Yeah.
3 touchdowns. Screw it. Give it to Egbuka. All right, whatever. All right, I'm gonna go with. You know what? I have an agenda against Atlanta because they don't give Bijan the ball enough. When they start giving Bijan the ball enough, I'll pick them to win games. Give me the Minnesota Vikings.
JJ McCarthy is just a Harbaugh clone. I think there was a quote he said in the huddle, and he's like, where else would you guys rather be than right here, right now? And I'm like, oh my god. He is literally Jim Harbaugh incarnate right now. So, I'm going to have to go with the Vikings. Because, oh my god. That man has the aura of Harbaugh just resonating through him. Tyler, what's your pick?
He wants to do it. Tyler,
I-
you have
I-
to have an upset alert.
I
I'm
have
just
to have
saying.
one upset. So
I mean, you picked the
like,
Pats, though. You picked the Pats, so
that's true.
I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
you got one. And also, I know you're picking Tampa. I know you're picking the Buccaneers. I know we're gonna clean sweep with the Buccaneers.
First of all, I can't believe that is an upset line, actually. But
To
that's
Ryan,
crazy.
it's an upset line, but
I
we're
have
with them all
converted
the
all
way.
of you.
We're with all the way.
I have converted you guys all. We're all Bucks fans now, by the way. I've converted you guys so hard. We're all Buccaneers fans.
I love the Buccaneers. It's fun. They're fun to watch, man.
Baker's good,
Bucks
man. I
fans
love
now.
Baker. So
I have Bucky.
Dude, we need Bucky to get going for sure.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
stay.
You guys both went Vikings?
yeah.
We did go Vikings, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. They're at home. Okay. Yeah. I'll go Minnesota. Yeah.
All right, man.
Falcons are good though. It's gonna
Yeah.
be tough.
Bucks at Texans. The Texans are 2.5-point favorites at home.
This should not be an upset line.
Are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
Kidding me? I don't care if Tristan Wirfs is out and they don't have an offensive line. They didn't have one against Atlanta. And Baker Mayfield is good enough to complete only 50% of his and still lead game-winning drives and win and dunk on your head. You kidding me? Give me the Buccaneers. 17-0, baby. They're going 17-0.
Okay.
This is recorded, thank gosh. Because holy crap.
Play.
Okay.
And Luka, 3 more touchdowns, buddy.
Unlike
Besides the
Atlanta.
fantasy crazy that he just
takes so hard. Okay. Unlike Atlanta, Houston actually has a pass rush, so I feel like Baker's going to be running a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was the leading rusher again. But still give me the Bucks, because he's going to have to...
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's going to have...
Yeah, I don't get the line. I don't understand how it could even be an upset line. Yeah, give me the Bucks.
He's going to throw on the apron.
Houston didn't show me a whole lot against my team, to be honest. So...
Yeah. Dude, you know, it's been like a year since the Texans offense good, by the way. It's been a long time since we've seen the Texans offense.
I was in my other apartment when they were playing in the damn playoffs, and I was like, damn, they're going to be so good in the next couple of years. What the hell happened?
I don't know. They looked pretty good against my team in the playoffs.
I mean,
I
that's
don't know
just
about
because
you
guys
guys.
kept giving them short fields, man.
True.
That's just because you guys they keep having short fields. Like,
and
I just
the
don't
secondary
like they
became
just really
pedestrian and Nico Collins. They're like, oh, look, guys, let's watch Joey and Mac chase him. Oh, hi, Nico. Yeah, go ahead and do your thing. Oh, crap, he caught the ball. Crap, well, guess we got to go tackle
I love
him,
that we
guys.
You know, for a predictions episode, we're kind of becoming unhinged tonight. Like, I'm just going to say it.
A little bit, yeah.
We're kind of off the rails. Let's finish it up here, boys. Chargers at the Raiders. Chargers are 3.5-point favorites. They're obviously, hey, man, coming off an emotional win.
Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
Raiders won a game, too. They're both 1-0. This is for the
Gino
division in week 2.
Crap ton of yards, man.
Gino cooked up the Patriots, man.
Yeah.
You know, Gino had like 9 completions over 20 yards. That's a crazy stat.
Wow.
It's not happening.
That's impressive.
It's not happening.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it's impressive.
Especially if Brock Bowers
impressive.
doesn't play.
Yeah.
If Brock Bowers don't play, it ain't happening.
Is he questionable?
I don't know. He's had like one limited practice, so I don't know. But like,
damn.
And Genty.
Hey, Michael Mayer's good.
Genty, what? 38 yards, 19 carries. Bro, get out of here. Taylor Chart might just come smack him too, bro.
Give me the LA Madison Beers.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Yep. Go Bears.
It would really not surprise me though. It would be so Chargers for them to beat the Chiefs and then lose to the Raiders the next week, and I'd be
Don't
like,
hedge your bet. You can't do that. You can't hedge.
"Oh, I
Yeah,
You
won't.
cannot
no.
hedge your
I
bet.
won't. I'm
You
still
can't
picking my
even-
team. We can't beat the Chiefs and then lose to the Raiders, the goddamn
Yeah.
Raiders. They might be somewhat stable.
In Vegas.
We'll see how long that lasts. We'll see how long that lasts. The stability that Pete Carroll brings. I don't care.
All right.
Another
Well,
Justin Herbert masterclass incoming.
Back-to-back Herbo masterclasses.
Yes.
Dang.
You know, seeing their corners we have to go up against, it's not Trent McDuffie, buddy. Allen, McConkey, and Quentin could all have 100 receiving yards each. Could.
here's my official prediction for Herbert's stat line. He's completing at least 65% of his throws. I'm going to go 68.
Wow.
287 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
The reason the yardage is so low because you're going to be ahead in the fourth quarter. Marion Hampton get up to
I'm
76
80
yards.
yards.
I'm going
yeah.
with an O'Marion
76.
Hampton breakout, but I also think we're going to see a lot more Najee Harris as well.
Mm.
Like, it's just going to be back-to-back
Just getting
runs.
worked into it more.
Like,
Yeah.
Hampton, Harris, Hampton, Harris. I'm just going to keep, like... Max Crosby's going to be freaking, like, exhausted.
Dying. Yeah.
Like, oh my god, how many runs... But
Why did I stay here?
Exactly, buddy. You could have left, but no, you chose to stay.
Yeah, well.
Respect you,
All right,
Max.
well. There you go, boys. Those are the picks for 2 Thursday Night Football reaction. Packers win in a very comfortable fashion. And the classes are back on. Just moving past the initial comment.
Yeah,
And,
we're
We're
just
going to wrap it
not-
up here, boys. We're going to wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening and tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do all the stuff that, whatever platform you're listening on, allow Spotify, YouTube. And, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. I don't know when that'll be, what we'll be talking about, or what we'll reacting to, but we'll see you when we see you. Goodbye.